guitar community people, this is a completely unrehearsed video for... This is incorrect. So let's see what's gonna happen, but we have to tell you what's gonna happen next week, so I didn't have time to really plan what I'm gonna say, so we're gonna wing it. We is me, and I can't take the camera because she's got it around her neck. Me and Vanessa. Waving the... Vanessa, we're doing Gear Street, which wasn't easy. I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna do it, and how we're gonna do it sensibly, so everyone is safe. But we're not doing this Gear Street. We're doing this Gear Street. I added a 2 to it. Tutu, like the bishop. Desmond, get it? You don't get it. So, we're doing Gear Street 2. I wasn't gonna, because we got this whole Rona thing happening. And then Andy said, do it, but do it only EU. So we're not flying in the Americans. And I love you guys, you know, RJ, Ryan, Glenn, Jalen at J, and Phil McKnight, and Steve from Boston, and Trey. I love you guys, but it just doesn't make sense to spend money on tickets that then might be going away. So we're doing EU only, and we're doing it in a way that is safe. Everything has to be safe. Travel has to be safe, so we're organizing that. We're keeping it very small as we can. We probably have around 30 people. And you're gonna say, what? 30 people in this room? No. We're doing 30 people in 5 houses, 4 video studios, huge backyards, you know, we're doing dinners outside, socially distanced. We're doing dinners outside in restaurants. Everything is organized to be safe. Technically, you out there can go to my Teespring store and buy a 42 Gear Street. It's not with the 2. I don't know. I didn't order those. Face mask. How cool is that? We're not going to use these because I only have 2 of them, and you can't even hear me. So we're not going to use these. We're going to use these. Mr. Goo supplied us with individual funny face masks for everyone. So we got a whole bunch of Mr. Goo face masks. You can see everyone's gonna be individually face masked. Cool, huh? So we're doing that. Face masks for everyone. And we're gonna go much further than that. We need to distance. In videos, can we do that? So we're going, and we're having these. We built, Leslie's dad and I, we built movable screens that we can put between the YouTubers. We have one for each room, and that means in videos we can work without a face mask because that's kind of weird. And nothing will penetrate this shield. Here we have a big ass Yamaha mixer, TF1, that Yamaha nicely is actually loaning us for Studio B, which we're still setting up. And in every studio, we have Captor X's. So we can record the IR. Oh, the presets are the same. I made it. It's a good one. And we can record the DI in case someone doesn't like my preset. So any YouTuber can actually put their own IR on there. This is, of course, the best thing on the market right now, which is why we're using it in every studio. That's my IR loader and load box of choice. Boxes of gloves. Boxes. Whoever wants to have gloves goes to a glove box and gets a glove. We're not taking chances. Because Gravity Stands is on board for Gear Street as one of the, many brands. They have hand sanitizer stations. Look at this. Gravity Stand hand sanitizer station. And we have those everywhere. Every entrance, every exit. Oopsie, I spreadsheet. And people do this because they touch guitar. Safety first. We're nowhere near done here, but that's going to be the living room studio just like last year. We have my big ass couch. There will be amps all around the back. You can see we have a Torpedo Captor X sitting there. And we had to construct a shield for the couch. So, hello Mr. YouTuber. This is dirty. We're gonna have to clean that. And obviously this is what the YouTubers will be seeing. They'll see themselves on the big screen here, and we got 4 cameras there, big ass lights, and we have a camera right up there. And that is on a Triad Orbit Starbird. We can actually get that up and down. Everything is controlled from the control room downstairs. And this time around, we're working with a monitor speaker. Look at this. Right here, we got an LD Systems something number. It's the ICOA 12ABT, where you can actually turn the tweeter around depending on how you're using it, which is pretty damn cool. So we're using that, and that's going to be fed from the headphone out of the captor, and the YouTubers can hear exactly what you're gonna hear in the recording, which is a good idea. So we're gonna have loads of amps here, and of course we have loads of lights. Even in the back, what you don't see, we have these. Yeah, that's bright, right? For the heads. We're nowhere near done. Follow me, come on. Cables for Studio B. Oh, also, gravity stands. Look at how cool these lighting stands are. It's just a big metal plate, which is really heavy. And then it just stands up. No, these weird things. And look at the one back there. You can actually put it in the corner. And then goes up and up and up and up. And there we go. Moving on. Yeah, that's my dirty bedroom, and we still have racks with video equipment. There's a big ass 55-inch TV over there that we still have to move, and more TVs. Yeah, we're doing all that stuff. This is the first load of drinks, the first of many. In here is the post office, which this time around we're going to use for kind of like a Skype session room where we record Skype sessions with all of our friends that can't be here. So hopefully we have loads of little interviews happening in there with a little ATEM Mini Pro recorded directly to a hard drive. That's going to be cool. That's the 4th studio. The drinks shall be cooled courtesy of Marshall fridges, which I didn't buy, I don't keep, but Marshall was nice enough to send them. So thank you, Marshall. Right up there. That's going to be Studio B, which right now is being completely renovated, and it's a really nice studio that's actually going to stay after Gear Street as my 2nd studio. We still have quite a bit to do in there, but that's what we're doing. That's Studio B, which means we have my studio, the living room, Studio B, and the post office. That's 4. Follow me. That's the tent. If we're lucky, it's going to be so hot that we can't even hang out in there. If we're unlucky, we're gonna need it because it rains. We shall see. Right now, it's empty, but that's gonna be nice. So here, hopefully, we'll all hang out, socially distanced. We have one little group here, and I've got loads of umbrellas and stuff. So with about 10-15 people working in the studios, the rest of them all over the place, there should never be any reason that they have to be closer than 6 feet. Because we all know you gotta be 6 feet apart. This is gonna be a really cool place where we're gonna have an LD Systems, battery-powered mini PA, where people can do, little jams. Rafa is going to stop by, do like a singer-songwriter show. So, little stage hangout thing. And obviously this is wrong. This is very wrong. It's going to be like, 4 feet apart. Follow me to the last tent. I know. So here we had my mom's tent. My mom isn't here. Leslie's here carrying things. And this is going to be a nice hangout area, coffee. And we actually split the couches apart so that we have 6 feet apart. That rhymes. So this is supposed to be a couch together with this one, but we're not doing that. We're doing 1, 2, 3, and then people can sit distanced. So, who's coming in terms of channels and in terms of brands? Here are the channels. Many new faces, many new friends to make. I'm really excited. And this year around, Andy didn't even have to go to a wedding. Well, actually, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen like a day before. He's like, my best friend is... You know, it's Andy. In terms of brands, it looks like there's 30 brands. And technically, there are 30 brands. But no. I wouldn't be nuts to have 30 brands here. I have distributors and representatives of these brands. We can't do the builders this year. We can't have Dave Friedman here with artists. We're not going to do this. We have Boutique Amps distribution, for example, which represents, I think, 9 of the brands with one guy. We have Face distribution here with 4 pedal brands. We have Nick Huber, and it's going to be Nick or Clemens, either or, so that's one guy. I think you get the idea. We have as little people as possible to still bring you the most variety of content and the most variety of gear. We have my amazing team of helpers who are coming, and we're not going to have people standing around the rooms behind them while they're switching. We will make sure that this is the way that we can move forward. We've all talked about the new normal. We can't do trade shows, people. We cannot do trade shows because they're public. There's people coming from all over the place, and we don't know where they've been, who they've touched, who they've licked. We have no idea. So the only way to do this is to do this type of event, which has never been public. We have the team, which I know, and they've been as isolated as possible and as careful as possible. Vanessa, you haven't licked anything lately, right? Good, she hasn't. We have the YouTubers who I've asked to distance and isolate and quarantine before the event. And we're YouTubers. We're in freaking basements anyway. We don't go outside. So they have stayed away from people as much as possible. And the same will go for the guys from the brands. We've all kind of been on lockdown. So this has been planned, discussed. Does it make sense? And with the masks, the shields, the gloves, the hand sanitizer stations everywhere courtesy of Gravity Stands, the fact that everyone is very aware of the situation, I think we can still do an event. Just like right now the music industry is trying to do concerts and try to find out how to do it. We in the music gear instrument industry have to find out how to move on. There won't be NAMM, there's no Guitar Summit, we can't go to trade shows because it's public. This isn't public. We will have in this gigantic area in 5 houses, we have 30 people, which I think is doable. If we're all smart and we're not crybabies about, I didn't want to wear a mask. If we do this responsibly, we can pull it off. And we're pulling it off starting next Friday. Gear Street, Le Deux, coming to you from here. There's loud things happening. I hope you watch. I hope you follow on all the channels. I hope you sub to all the channels. I want to thank all the channels. I want to thank the team. Vanessa, you get a thank you later. No hugs, no kisses, no handshakes. We will stay, what Vanessa, what will we stay?
6 feet apart.
6 feet apart.